With creativity, passion, and innovation, indie games are redefining what gaming can be. Today, we're diving into some of my recent favorite indie games and asking the question, are indie games the future of gaming? Hello everyone, I'm Nick Latre, and as an aspiring indie game developer, I've always been fascinated by the impact that indie games have on the gaming industry. Over the last decade, we've seen indie games rise from passion projects to mainstream hits, capturing the hearts of gamers worldwide. This is mostly since access to powerful tools like Unreal Engine and its expansive marketplace has become incredibly easy. These resources, which were once reserved for AAA studios with hefty budgets, are now available to anyone with a computer and a vision. This democratization of game development tools has leveled the playing field, allowing indie developers to create high-quality games that can compete with major titles. And it's one of the key reasons why we're seeing such a surge in creative, innovative indie games. So, what makes my favorite indie games so special? Why are they resonating with so many people, and could they be the future of gaming? In this video, I'll be exploring these questions by sharing some of the indie games that not only reignited my passion for development, but also inspired me to create Runes of the Abyss. Let's start with Dredge, a game that completely captivated me with its unique blend of eerie, Lovecraftian atmosphere and simple yet engaging mechanics. The way it builds tension through exploration and discovery reminded me of how important atmosphere is in creating an immersive game world. Then there's, of course, Hollow Knight, a game that blew me away with its beautiful hand-drawn art and intricate world design. It's a masterclass in how to build a rich, interconnected world that feels alive and full of mystery. The game's challenging yet fair combat system also inspired me to think carefully about how I want players to experience combat in Runes of the Abyss. Inscription is another indie game that left a lasting impression on me. It's a game that constantly surprises you with its deep narrative twists and innovative mechanics. The way it blends different genres to create something entirely new is truly inspiring. And it pushed me to think outside the box when sketching ideas for the mechanics of Runes of the Abyss. Tunic is a gem that reminded me of the power of exploration and discovery in games. The way it uses environmental storytelling and subtle clues to guide the player is brilliant. On the other hand, Slay the Spire showed me how a simple concept like deck building can be turned into a deep and rewarding experience with endless replayability. And then there's Florence, a short, narrative-driven game that tells a deeply emotional story in such a unique and beautiful way. Florence is the game that actually inspired me to make Pally, the game that I used to propose to my then girlfriend, now fiance. Sea of Stars is my Game of the Year candidate, and it's the game that reignited my love for old school RPGs. Its classic pixel art style brings back the nostalgia of the RPGs I grew up with, but what really stands out is how it blends that retro charm with modern gameplay elements. The combat, storytelling, and world design all feel fresh, yet they carry that timeless quality that made me fall in love with the genre in the first place. On the other hand, Animal Well completely took me by surprise. I went into it blind, not knowing what to expect, and it turned out to be one of the most unique and mysterious games I've ever played. It's packed with hidden content and secrets, making every moment a new discovery. It's a game that keeps you thinking long after you've put the controller down. Another one of my recent favorites is Neon White. Neon White was the first indie game I played in a really long time. After being stuck in the endless loop of Call of Duty and other AAA titles, it was a breath of fresh air that reminded me of how innovative and exhilarating indie games can be. The game takes fast-paced action and puzzle solving to new heights, combining them in a way that's both challenging and incredibly rewarding. Its striking visual style and addictive gameplay kept me hooked, and it was a stark contrast to the big-budget games I've been playing. Neon White pulled me out of that AAA rut and opened my eyes to the creativity and excitement that indie games bring to the table. And finally, Dave the Diver, a game that's been at the center of some controversy. Is it an indie game? Is it not? But also a game that showcases the creative freedom and experimentation that indie games can offer. Its blend of genres and quirky humor is a reminder that indie games can break the mold and still be successful. All of these games share something special. They're passion projects that challenge the norms and offer something truly unique. They've each inspired Runes of the Abyss in their own way. From Hollow Knight's intricate world building to Inscription's genre blending, I've taken elements that I love from each of these games and infused them into my own project. Runes of the Abyss combines the atmospheric exploration of Dredge, the map mechanics of Slay the Spire, and draws visual inspiration from Tunic and Sea of Stars to create a game that I hope will resonate with players in the same way that these games have resonated with me. I think that the future of gaming lies in the creativity and passion that indie games bring to the table. These games prove that you don't need to have a massive budget or a huge team to make something impactful. Indie games offer experiences that are personal, innovative, and often more daring than what we see from AAA studios. As we move forward, I think we'll see even more incredible indie games that continue to push the boundaries of what games can be. For me, these games have been a source of endless inspiration, and I hope that Runes of the Abyss can be a part of that exciting future. So, what do you think? Are indie games the future of gaming? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.